My favorite words would be kain na, I guess it's a saying, but char or taray. Get to know your Akari power chargers. I'm Rachel Jorvina. So because of COVID, basically my volleyball career got cut short. So after that, I kind of was in this weird limbo of, will I try and pursue volleyball again? Will I do school? What next? So then I think after about a year after COVID, I was thinking, let's try and just go back to school. So I started looking into doing a master's degree abroad for psychology or whatever. And so I looked at FEU. Actually, I was supposed to come here to study a master's degree in FEU and then maybe play volleyball there. But then when I got here, there's a whole jumble of things actually, like got crazy for a bit. But when I got here 3 days into my trip, they said, oh, there's this team Akari. So my agent got in touch with Sir Russell. And so then, yeah, it kind of just all fell into place after that. And they graciously allowed me to try out for the team. And here we are. Yes, actually, since high school, even because my dad went to LaSalle, he was a big LaSalle fan, and then my mom, UST. And so we were very aware of the volleyball world, and I have family here who are huge fans. And I was actually keeping up with the UAAP season prior to coming here. So yeah, I was surprised with how huge it is. But I think the support from the fans and just the players and the teams in general is just really great talaga. It's really nice. Can't really, off the top of my head, I was just impressed by all the teams in general. I think the pace is a lot quicker than maybe compared to other countries' sports or volleyball there. So it was really, I don't think I could say I had a favorite, but yeah, I was really impressed with a lot of the teams, especially LaSalle this past season, actually. The heat. It's so hot. Coming from the middle of Canada, the weather's reached minus 40 in the winters. Your guys' winter here is our summer, so the heat's been a lot. I think I'm still trying to adjust, but slowly I'm getting a little bit used to it. I'm not sweating every single second of the day, but slowly but surely. I still don't like the heat though, but it's okay. The bugs. Sometimes they just kind of come out of nowhere. I put my hand on a door and then a centipede crawls right beside my fingers, or I'm trying to walk outside at night and then a giant cockroach just crawls over my toes. It's a lot. I'm learning to speak Tagalog better, but my favorite words would be kain na, I guess it's a saying, but char or taray. Actually, before I decided to do volleyball again, I was studying for the LSAT, which is the law school aptitude test. So I was going to pursue law, but then volleyball just kind of overpowered that, and here I am. I actually really struggle with this. I can't think of it, and I like to eat everything, so I think even every food people hate, I'll eat it. Is there a common one in the Philippines that people dislike? I feel like it's sacrilegious to say I don't like coffee. And yeah, I found it too bitter. But I guess the closest thing, if I had to say I like coffee, I like Tim Hortons. They have iced cappuccinos. It's more like a smoothie. Mostly milk and sugar, so that's, I guess, how I like my coffee. I honestly would like to say I'd rather stay in and rest, but since free days are very far and few and in between, I probably would choose to go out because I haven't had a chance to really explore the Philippines yet as much as I wanted to since I've been here. I'd have to say, I don't know if this is considered like a official position. Yeah, it is. Like the defensive specialist position, I think is super underrated because a lot of the times they are coming off cold from the bench, and they come at the most crucial times in the game when the score is like neck and neck, where your one serve could determine the entire game, like a whole championship. And so I think it's a very underrated position because you need another level of mental toughness to be able to perform well and perform knowing that there's so much pressure on you. So I definitely think that's the one for me. Chocolate milk and literally any leftovers in the fridge. I'll eat anything, but yeah, chocolate milk for sure. I'd have to say Critch, Makaslan, kasi she's very bubbly and sometimes Kenkoy when you're off the court, but when she steps on the court, she's very business and she's very business and professional, and like you can see her giving it her all, and she has when she hits, it's a strong one. So it's you never she knows what she's doing, but when she's off the court, she's so chill. So that took me by surprise because I first met her off the court. She was very welcoming and nice, and then on the court, I was like, wow, she's good. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.